Good evening and welcome to BurbankNBeyond.com. I'm Dick Dornan, sports editor. Tonight's a very special evening here at John Burroughs High School. The 2012 Hall of Fame class will be inducted in a few minutes. Two great men, one special lady, and the 1955 basketball team and its coach will be inducted. Now let's go to the 50-yard line, where these people will be inducted in front of a home crowd here at the football game. And then we'll journey over to the gym for the actual ceremony. Sit back and enjoy this special evening.
But this is the farthest that any of the teams in the history of Burroughs went. So I'm going to call out the first five and give them a rhythm. First, Bill Flora. That's my hair, too. That's it. I would have trouble getting around the corner. It's a statue. The statue. Oh, yeah, come here on two.
I'm here with Brady Riggs, the inductee into this great Hall of Fame. Brady, what does this moment mean to you?
Well, it's just really special to be back at Burroughs. I'm a third generation myself, Burroughs athlete, and just to be back at Burroughs again and see all the old coaches again, it's really kind of special.
Share some of those great memories when you were here at JBHS.
It's hard to put into words, just the camaraderie of the guys. Coach Hurst, who's been here for so long, and was just such a great mentor and a great team coach for us, and just to be back here and see how it's changed so much, but just see the same faces, to see Marty Garrison and the crew here still, and what a great legacy they put on for Burroughs, and to be a part of it is really neat.
How did Burroughs formulate your character and your ultimate career in coaching?
It's like anything in athletics, it's what you put into it is what you get out of it, and that's what I learned here at Burroughs and all through the school system in Burbank. I was fortunate to go to Luther and then be with Coach Cafrito there, and then to be here at Burroughs with Brian Hurst and the other guys, and you just learn work ethic, and putting in effort gives you something in return.
Well, that's wonderful, and congratulations on the achievement.
Thank you very much.
Let's show your proud certificate here. Brady Riggs, 2012 Hall of Fame recipient here at John Burroughs High School. I'm here with Jayleen Romberger-Budwig. Jayleen, talk about this great moment and what it means to you.
This is a great thing. I love Burroughs High School. And even though I've been at the high school that I teach at, I've been there for, I think I'm in my 25th year. I'm still an Indian, even though they call themselves Red Cats. And what an honor. And to be recognized for my coaching and what I do, it's a great honor to be among these people, and what they have done is just an awesome experience.
It's a great honor, but what does it mean to be an Indian at heart?
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you that Brian Hurst taught me that. Brian Hurst, he's my mentor. I used to, people used to tell me, so why did you become a teacher? I said, because I wanted to coach. And it was because of Coach Brian Hurst, and he taught me the pride. You have pride in your school, you have pride in what you do and everything, and I've always just had the pride. My Uncle Gordon is also, I don't know if it's not Hall of Fame, but he was always in the trophy case. He was a pitcher here. And so I always felt special that, here's another athlete.
Well, this is a great moment for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm here with Pete Hillman, a good friend of Ron Stillwell. Ron was inducted to the Hall of Fame today. On behalf of Ron, what did it mean to you to go up there and present him with this award?
Well, I thought it was a great deal. He should have been in here probably 50 years ago, but as Marty Garrison explained, some of these things fell through the cracks. But Ron's one of the few baseball players that graduated from Burroughs and then went on to SC, who played in the major leagues, and he would have had a tremendous career except for an unfortunate outfield collision. So he played 5 years and then went on to a great coaching career. Unfortunately, couldn't be here tonight because he had emergency gallbladder surgery. So he's well aware of this and thinks it's great.
What made Ron special as a player here at JBHS and at USC?
Well, Ron had the greatest hands, was the quickest, fielder with the greatest arm that I ever saw in high school here. And on one leg, he was the best shortstop in Southern California his senior year. And we went to the semis of the CIF that year. And Ron played all the CIF games and never played any other games the whole year, and still was one of the best. Well, he was the best fielder, best hitter, played shortstop, was a tremendous basketball player. When they were double teaming Bill Bloom, Stillwell could get him the ball. I think Ron could have played basketball at SC if he chose to.
Now, you're a graduate of Burroughs, and what does it mean to come back here and be part of the ceremony?
Well, it's pretty interesting, and I love it. I followed Bill Bloom and went to SC and played basketball and baseball. Bill Bloom coached the summer league team when I was 1 year, and he's still one of the best coaches that I ever had, along with Bill Flora, Jim Lloyd, and the whole deal. I also played for Rod Dato, of course, at SC. It was a tremendous coach. So,
Pete, thank you so much for being here. On behalf of Ron, wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jack Flora, son of Bill Flora, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame today here at Burroughs. Talk about what your father meant to not only Burroughs, but to the entire basketball program.
Well, Dad was in the early part of Burroughs' basketball program, and as the head coach at that time, he had some pretty special guys come through with him. That some of them he had known when he had coached at the junior high also, but most of them that he knew from here. He was a basketball player himself, a coach always by heart. He believed in team play and developed a team that was phenomenal. That 55 team, you heard tonight how special individually each of them have been in their careers as well as in their basketball here, and it all showed at the time too. And they built that team, and they very justifiably are now in the Hall of Fame here.
Now, that 1955 team was the first league champion here at Burroughs as a basketball team, and they also reached the CIF championship team, the first one to be there as well. But to your dad, it was more than just coaching basketball. It was about developing relationships and seeing them have success.
Absolutely. It was developing relationships and also developing young men. And these guys were special. This was a special group. All through Dad's career, he had students and he coached all through and always had special students, but it was always this 55 team that he always looked back on as being the group of guys that was always, somebody special, a group that was special around the house and around here and around Burroughs.
Pretty proud moment for your dad, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I wish he could be here, but he knows they're Hall of Fame. He knew they were Hall of Fame, and this is just recognition of something that's always been there.
Congratulations so much.
Thank you.
Now, this is something very special. This is the original championship trophy of the 1955 team. Talk about this.
Well, this has been in our house since 1955. Never has left the house. Never has been any place other than a prominent place in Dad's office. That he was so proud of this relative to all the other things that he had ever done. That this one has been there all that time. And when I heard they were being inducted here, I made sure that I'd let them see how important it was to him.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You bet.